Welcome back, gamers! Today, we're diving into a very special list. 10 hidden mobile games that almost nobody talks about, but absolutely should. These aren't your usual mainstream hits. These are the underrated masterpieces, the unique concepts, and the creative experiences that get buried under thousands of generic mobile games. So, if you're searching for something fresh, different, and genuinely worth your time, stick around, because you're about to discover some of the most original hidden gems on Android and iOS. Alright, let's jump straight into the list. Inkvasion. When I first loaded up Inkvasion, I immediately felt that familiar adrenaline rush of an action RPG. It's all about the dopamine hit from collecting massive amounts of loot. You kill enemies, grab gear, and watch your stats soar. The combat is incredibly fast and fluid, letting you mix and match skills for totally customized builds. It really scratches that itch for a satisfying loop of fighting and upgrading. If I had to critique one thing, it's that the story takes a backseat to the gameplay. But honestly, if you're here to farm items and get powerful, that's exactly what you want. It's non-stop action, and that's a win in my book. Pine Hearts. Stepping into Pine Hearts felt like wrapping myself in a warm blanket. You play as Tyke on this beautiful, tranquil hike through the nature reserve. It's an exploration game, but the heart of it is the story. A gentle, emotional journey about remembering time spent with his late father. The environmental puzzles are relaxing, never frustrating, and every memory fragment you find adds another layer to this genuinely touching narrative. If I talk about the experience, it's a perfect escape from the noisy world. It's slow-paced, deeply personal, and the kind of game you play to feel something.
Life wasn't easy. I was as broke as ever. And just when my misery had reached its peak, Maid's roommate sees this. He tells me to stay away from the bread, but doesn't he know how dangerous it is to go cold turkey?
Duck Detective, Ghost Glamping. This game is pure charm. When I first played Duck Detective, I immediately fell for the whimsical art style and the laugh-out-loud writing. You're a down-on-his-luck duck detective, and the whole premise is solving a mystery. This time, a ghostly case at a glamping site. The gameplay is super engaging because you have to interview suspects, gather clues, and use the power of deduction to piece together what really happened. It's like a visual novel and a puzzle game mashed together. If I talk about the fun factor, it's the dialogue and the final, satisfying reveal that makes it a must-play for mystery fans.
Now that that was figured out, I was ready to explore the rest of the campsite. Let's see if any of the other guests will share. I also wondered who this oh-so-important VIP guest was. It was time to do some snooping.
The Palace on the Hill. Playing the Palace on the Hill is like stepping into a vibrant, nostalgic memory of 1990s rural India. The hand-painted watercolor graphics are stunning. Every frame could be a piece of art. You follow Veer, not just exploring beautiful ancient ruins, but also managing his little tea shop and perfecting his cooking. It's a cozy slice-of-life RPG that weaves together history, creativity, through his painting, and daily life. If I talk about the charm, it's the way it balances quiet, reflective moments with engaging mini-simulations. It's respectful, beautiful, and a really unique cultural experience that everyone should try. tiny robots. Portal Escape. This is a fantastic 3D puzzle adventure that really tests your spatial reasoning. The moment I started, I was captivated by Telly's mission to save his grandpa through these elaborate portal worlds. The gameplay is pure escape room joy. You're manipulating objects, finding hidden keys, and solving complex environmental puzzles. If I talk about the design, the levels are intricate and imaginative, built with high-quality 3D models. However, some puzzles can be real brain benders, so you need to be patient. But honestly, the satisfaction of finally figuring out a particularly tricky lock is worth the effort. It's a premium puzzle experience. Timelie. When I first played Timelie, I realized that this wasn't just another stealth game. It's a time-bending masterpiece. The ability to literally scrub the timeline forward and backward to plan your moves is revolutionary. You have to perfectly synchronize the actions of the little girl and her companion cat to sneak past those deadly robots. If I talk about the gameplay loop, it's a series of aha moments where your plan finally clicks after several rewinds. The atmosphere is tense and mysterious. The challenge curve is steep but fair, forcing you to think like a puppet master of time. It's incredibly satisfying and totally unique. Retro Garage. Car Mechanic. This is the ultimate simulation game for anyone who loves wrenching on old cars. You're not just clicking buttons, you're meticulously finding, diagnosing, and repairing or replacing every single part of a classic USSR or European car. The sense of authenticity is incredible. If I talk about the experience, the most engaging part is hunting for those rare, damaged parts and then restoring a rusty heap back into a gleaming piece of history. You even get to tune them and take them for a spin. Honestly, for the level of detail and customization offered, this is a must-play for any true gearhead. Flyboys. Flyboys immediately throws you into the cockpit for some intense aerial dogfighting. When I first played this, I felt the thrill of an arcade flight combat game. It's fast, explosive, and focused purely on action. You're weaving through the skies, trying to outmaneuver opponents in classic planes, and the controls are super intuitive, which is key for a game this focused on quick reflexes. If I talk about the graphics, the stylized look of the planes and environments is excellent. The one downside is maybe the sheer chaos of some battles. But honestly, if you want pure, unadulterated air combat fun, this delivers. Fight Crab. Fight Crab is one of the most ridiculously fun fighting games I have ever encountered. The premise is absurd. Giant crabs wielding chainsaws and swords. But the execution is hilarious and addictive. The whole objective is to flip your opponent over, and the physics-based combat makes every swing of your massive claw unpredictable and funny. If I talk about the game modes, the single player is a great progression through the Crab League. But the real fun is online multiplayer. It's chaotic, it's weird, and it absolutely does not take itself seriously. This is pure, over-the-top fighting action. 3D game creator. This isn't just a game, it's a game-making workshop in your pocket. When I first opened Struct, I was blown away by how easy it was to start building my own 3D world. You don't need a single line of code. It's all drag and drop with a massive library of assets. If I talk about the community, it's a huge plus. You can immediately play games created by others and share your own designs, whether it's an RPG or a racing game. The only limit is your imagination. It's an incredible simulation tool for aspiring game developers. And honestly, the best part is seeing your creation come to life instantly. And that wraps up our list of the top 10 hidden mobile games you need to try right now. Honestly, it's crazy how many amazing games go completely unnoticed. Emotional storytelling, clever puzzles, original art styles, creative mechanics. And these titles prove that mobile gaming is full of surprises if you dig a little deeper. Let me know in the comments which game you're downloading first, and if you want a part 2 with even more hidden gems. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more underrated mobile game finds, and of course, check out the description for download links to every game featured today. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep gaming. See you in the next one.